Hey folks, welcome back to Markelly Farm. It's a beautiful sunshiny day here in Nebraska. Everything's turning pretty and green. Gonna have to bust out the lawnmower pretty quick. We're gonna get a bunch of stuff done today. But first, we need to go in and stir up some breakfast. So I was thinking about what to make for breakfast this morning, and a thought crossed my mind, something I used to make a long time ago for one of my daughters. Her name's Summer. Miss her to death, just like everybody else out in California. But one of her favorite meals was crepes, and her grandma used to make her crepes all the time. So when she was living with us at home, I thought, how can I make crepes easier? Because they're a little involved process. It takes a while to put the mix together, and so I thought about crepe batter is really thin, so why can't I do that with pancake batter? I'll just thin it out and try that. And I did, and it came out looking just like a crepe and tasting almost as good. I mean, not quite. Crepes are an amazing thing, but it was almost just the quality of a crepe. So we called them pancrepes, and I've been making them ever since. They're really light, thin, very delicate pancakes. So we're going to make some of those today in honor of summer. And summer coming on pretty soon. So let's get in and make them, and I'll show you how. So we start with a pancake batter that's pretty thin, not much thicker than water, a little bit thicker, and that's the key to getting your nice thin pancakes. We'll show you how to cook one. This one here is done. I keep them in a little tortilla warmer over here. So I spray my pan every time before we put one in. You got a gas stove, be careful with that. And then we're going to take a 1/4 cup of our mix, drop it in the pan. We're going to swirl that around just like you would a crepe. Usually with a crepe they use like a little stick dough in a crepe pan. And I got 2 pans running. That way we can keep the process going. So we'll spray this pan again. Get a 1/4 cup of our mix. And that's just your standard mix with water mix, the easy mix. We used the leftover buttermilk we had from our butter making recipe the other day. So you just let that go around the pan. When it starts turning brown around the edges like that, I use this little thin spatula. Just get underneath it, flip it over, and voila! You got you a nice little thin pan crepe. Let me cook the rest of these up, and we'll show you what we got when we're done. I bought these pans especially for doing these. You can see they have really low sidewalls on them. And I find that's the best. It's easier to get in there. It's a lot easier to flip because you can run your spatula in kind of sideways. You can see you get that really beautiful lacy pattern just like you do with crepes. They're really light, fluffy little pancakes. Pan crepes. You need to make that batter a whole lot thinner than you think you do. But if your pan crepes don't get as thin as you'd like, just thin the batter out a little bit more. And when you pour them in the pan, swirl them around in a circular motion as fast as you can so it doesn't build up in one spot and make them too thick. There she is. Look at that. If you like crepes, you'll like these too. A little butter, a little syrup on them. I like a little creamy peanut butter rolled up in mine, or you can do like they used to do with the other crepes and roll up a little jelly inside of them. However you like them. They're really good. A lot faster than a regular crepe, and I think just as good. So give it a shot. Till next time, stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you back on Markelly Farm.